Oh, hi! Welcome back to my channel. In this video today, I'm going to be showing you how I made this lovely green herb paste. And if you're new on this channel, you're highly welcome. My name is Anu and I make videos from the province of Alberta in Canada.
You and me, we meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
So let's start from the genesis. This summer, I decided to be a little productive by planting a garden in my backyard. And so I planted some parsley, which I'm showing you here, and some basil. So some of the seeds of the basil spread to where the parsley was. And then this is more basil, and I also planted some thyme and peppers, but those didn't do very well. But I also planted some tomatoes, and this is what I'm showing you here. So they're getting really big, and that just excites me every day. Like if you follow me on Instagram or you watch my WhatsApp stories, you know how excited I am about this. So this is where I got the two herbs that I'll be using to make the herb paste today. Like I said, we'll be using two herbs, so parsley and sweet basil. Those are the two herbs that I planted and that did very well this summer, and I didn't want them to go to waste. And by the way, if you ever have a garden and you harvest your plants and your basil especially, or your herbs, and you don't want to use them immediately, you can just put them in a jar of water like you see, and they will last for like 1 week. And so in addition to the two herbs, I'm going to be using some olive oil, coconut oil, ginger, garlic, and lemon. So this is what I'm going to be using for this paste. And I'm also showing you the piece of my blender that I'm using. I'm using the smoothie cup, and then the bowl that I'll be putting my paste in after blending. So the first thing that I'm going to do is to pick the leaves of the basil. The parsley didn't really need to be picked, but the basil, I just wanted to clean, make sure that I was picking clean leaves, just in case. And while I was picking, I actually found a leaf that had moth in it, so you just want to pick them from the stalk and make sure that you have clean leaves. And so this whole planting and harvesting reminds me of a scripture in the Bible from the book of Jeremiah chapter 17 from verse 7 to 8 that says, "Blessed is the man that trusted in the Lord, and whose hope the Lord is, for he shall be as a tree planted by the waters, and that spreadeth out her roots by the river, and shall not see when heat cometh, but her leaf shall be green, and shall not be careful in the year of drought, neither shall cease from yielding fruit." And this just tells us that if we're rooted in God, if you keep your trust and your confidence in the Lord, the maker of the universe, you would never be afraid of circumstances around you. You would always be green, you will always flourish. All we need to do is stay connected to our source, which is God. Here I'm showing you how I rinsed the basil and the parsley. I rinsed them both about 2 times just to make sure that there's no sand. Even though I took them from my garden, I just want to make sure that they're clean. So I rinsed them both twice. And then here I'm just chopping them into smaller bits so that the blender can blend it easily. So I'm going to chop the parsley and the basil into little bits, and then I will be blending. Because I got so much from my harvest of herbs and I didn't want them to go to waste. I just thought of a way to preserve it and I stumbled on pesto. Pesto usually would have like cheese and some nuts in addition to the herbs that you'll be using, or it's also similar to like chutney that the Indians have. So pesto chutney, but this is kind of different because it just has like the basics: parsley, basil, ginger, garlic, and then some coconut oil, and olive oil just to make it pasty, and then I put some lemon in to preserve it because when I put it in the jar it's going to go in the fridge and it would last for a long time, and you can just use it for like different things. I'll be telling you later on in the video what you can use this paste for. So here I'm just chopping up the ginger and garlic as well, and I squeezed out the lemon from the fruit, the juice, and I'm gonna start blending. So I blended in I blended everything in like 3 times. I can't talk right now. So I blended 3 times, adding like a little bit of everything each time, and I didn't add any water, just the lubricants with the olive oil, the lemon, which I'm scooping out right now, and the coconut oil as well. So you can see how smooth this paste turned out to be, and I didn't add any water. This was the first blend, and I'm just pouring it into the jar here. And like I said, I was going to tell you what you can use this paste for. So you can use it. The other day I used it as like a salad dressing, so you can use it as a salad dressing with a little salt, just to give it some taste. You can add a little salt and add it to your salads, and you can also use it as a base for marinating your meat or fish or whatever protein you're having. Or you could also use it as like a sauce for your pasta. You can add it to spaghetti or noodles. It's very versatile. Actually, you can use it for different things, and it's just a way of making your meals fresh. And instead of if you ever have a garden and you don't want your herbs to be frozen, or you don't want it to go to waste, this is a perfect way to preserve it. And after blending 3 times, this was what I came up with, and it was just perfect, very fragrant and very smooth. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching once again, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.